Several days ago, we posted a teardown video of the 100W SUPERVOOC dual ports charger from OnePlus. You can click that right corner to take a look. Today we will test its charging performance to see how it actually performs. Firstly, let's briefly introduce this charger. There is a dual USB-C cable inside the box, which can support up to 10 amp. The cable length is about 1 meter. Although it can support 10 amp, the USB-C connector does not adopt a full pin design. The charger design is very modern and cool. Those shallow striped grooves on the surface can facilitate the user to hold it more tightly. The red SUPERVOOC logo is at the corner. All specs info are printed on the input end, but lists VCBA-UACH. The single output can be up to 100 watts, and the dual output power can be divided into 50 watts and 50 watts. The input prongs can be folded even for such a small charger. A USB-A and a USB-C are on the upper panel. There is an additional pin inside the USB-A port, which can trigger the SUPERVOOC protocol when charging with a SUPERVOOC USB-A to USB-C cable. The size of the charger is about 62.5 by 61 by 31 mm, so the power density is about 0.85 watts cubic centimeter. The weight of the charger is about 178.5 grams. Compared with other SUPERVOOC chargers like OnePlus 65W and Realme 100W, it's slightly larger. The charger lab power ZKM003C shows the USB-C can support QC 3.0, VOOC, PD 3.0, PPS, QC5 protocols, and it has 5 fixed PDLs of 5 volts, 9 volts, 12 volts, 15 volts, 3 amp, 20 volts, 3.25 amp, and a set of PPS, which means it can support 65 watts PD protocol. And the USB-A can support QC 3.0, VOOC, SUPERVOOC protocols. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at its charging compatibility. Firstly, both USB ports can perfectly be compatible with devices that adopt SUPERVOOC protocol like Oppo, Realme, and OnePlus. Things are different for those devices that do not use the SUPERVOOC protocol. For example, the USB-A port only provides 9 volts, 15 watts for those devices. But as mentioned, the USB-C can support 65 watts PD, 3 amp PPS, and QC5 protocols. The compatibility of USB-C port is much better than USB-A port. It can not only fast charge your laptop, but also activate TV mode of your Switch. For some Android phones that support PPS protocol, the power can even reach 40 watts. When charging the laptop and smartphone at the same time, the laptop can trigger PD protocol and the phone triggers SUPERVOOC protocol. Both can be above 40 watts. When charging 2 smartphones at once, both can trigger SUPERVOOC protocol and reach 40 watts output power. Next, we'll use it to fully charge the 16-inch MacBook Pro 2021. The voltage is always around 20 volts. The charging curve can be divided into 3 parts. In the first part, the peak power stayed at 63 watts for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Then the power gradually drops to 44 watts in the second part. The final part begins at 1 hour and 20 minutes, and the power slowly drops to almost zero. It takes 2 hours and 22 minutes to be fully charged. We also turn it into another curve. The charger can charge the 16-inch MacBook Pro to 50% in 49 minutes, and it can reach 80% in 1 hour and 90 minutes, 100% in 2 hours and 22 minutes. As for the standby power part, the power consumption at 220 volts 50 Hz is 0.095 watts and 0.062 watts at 110 volts 60 Hz, which is about 0.83 and 0.54 kWh in 1 year, respectively. And this is excellent in all of our standby power tests. In the conversion efficiency test, the conversion efficiency varies from 85.23% to 92.73% at 220 volts 50 Hz. The conversion efficiency varies from 84.41% to 91.24% at 110 volts 60 Hz. Even the lowest value can reach more than 85%, and some can even reach 93%. That's pretty high. Next, let's test its ripple. The low ripple means better quality. Firstly, let's check out its ripple without load. When the output is 5 volts 0 amp, the highest ripple is 34.4 mV peak-to-peak and 31.2 mV peak-to-peak, respectively. The ripples of the other 5 states are relatively average, between 25 to 26 mV peak-to-peak. Then move to the ripple test when loaded. When the output is 12 volts 3A at 110 volts 60 Hz, the highest ripple is 49.6 mV peak-to-peak. When the output voltage is 15 volts or above, the ripple is a little lower than 12 volts and below. The maximum ripple won't exceed 50 mV peak-to-peak, even for a 100 watts charger. The quality is pretty nice. When we charge the MacBook Pro with 65 watts PD protocol, we also put the charger into a 25 degrees Celsius thermal tank throughout the test. After an hour, we got the maximum temperature. Under 220 volts 50 Hz, the front is 61.8 degrees Celsius and the back is 57.3 degrees Celsius. Moving on to the 110 volts 60 Hz, the maximum temperature on the front and back is 66.5 degrees Celsius and 61 degrees Celsius respectively. And the maximum temperatures under 110 volts 60 Hz are obviously higher than that under 220 volts 50 Hz. Since we were using the 65 watts PD protocol, the maximum temperature of 100 watts SUPERVOOC charging should be higher. Well, that's all our tests for this 100 watts SUPERVOOC dual ports charger. The supported 65 watts PD protocol makes it compatible with more devices, and when charging two devices, the protocol chip can have the output power to 50 watts and 50 watts. So you do not need to consider which one is faster, just simply distinguish the USB-A or USB-C port, and you're good to go. It also has excellent conversion efficiency, low standby power consumption, and low ripple, but the temperature is not controlled very well. Okay, that's all for today's video, and don't forget to drop a like, leave your comments, and subscribe to us. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!